What's already welcome back to AFL round 14 tips here on the channel. Before we jump into it, of course, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe. To start off, like always, we will go back through round 13. Week full of upsets. Starting off on the Thursday night, Adelaide beat Geelong in a thriller. I think it was 3 out of the 4 games that they've played there. 3 out of the last 4 or something like that. They've only won by a point or something like that. Adelaide are now becoming the kings of close finishes. And then the Friday night game, the Doggies beat the Hawks in another thriller. A goal in it at the end. 77-71, to the Doggies, and then Freo absolutely pumped North. What was it, 19 goals straight or something I heard? That just was not looking good at all for North. And I'm sure that's one they would want to forget. Just like the Gold Coast Brisbane game. I was there. It was not pretty. It was not pretty whatsoever. Not only did the Suns just get bullied by the Lions, but the umpiring, like always, has just been terrible. I don't know who's fudging the numbers on the AFL website, but that was not the free kick count. It was so many more to the Lions. And Logan Morris absolutely just tore us apart. And the Suns just couldn't get a centre clearance either, so it was just straight bullying. Big brother bullies younger brother, and the free kick count in the end was 23-18. But being a Suns fan at the game felt like more like 10-25. Like it did not feel like that at all. That was the Q Clash game, and then another thriller. Port beat West Coast in the West. Sydney beat St Kilda in another thriller. Carlton beat Essendon in another thriller. And then another thriller. Melbourne beat Collingwood. So it was a great weekend of footy, don't get me wrong. Probably the best we'll have all year. But these 2 games on the Saturday kind of ruined it. But other than that, it was it was a very good weekend of footy. Only got 5 out of 8, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll get it back here. So round 14, jumping right into it. The Dogs and Adelaide at Marvel. This one could literally go either way. With the form that the Dogs are in at the moment, 3 on the trot, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it 4. It's their wins against Melbourne, Collingwood, and the Hawks. So those are 3 really good teams, and they lost to Carlton. They've just had 3 really good back-to-back wins. So I reckon they can keep it going against the Crows on Thursday. Geelong Gold Coast, trust me, as much as I feel like Gold Coast could do an upset here, I'm going to have to take the Cats. I don't see them losing a third in a row. They've lost to Carlton and then Adelaide. I'm sure they don't want to get upset again by the Suns. But I could 100% see the Suns somehow magically doing the upset of the round here. They're looking for their 3rd loss in a row here. They did have a bye as well. But Geelong also, I just can't see them losing 3 in a row and losing to the Suns for the 2nd time this season. Anyway, moving on to the Saturday night games, we have Melbourne, Essendon. Melbourne should win that one. Essendon's Essendon, and I don't see them getting anywhere near winning side anytime soon. North, West Coast at Optus. North will recover from that. They're not going to sit back and just think, wow, we just got pumped. They're going to want to flip that around. Clarko will not let that happen again, hopefully. They should bounce back with a win against West Coast. Sydney at the Adelaide Oval should beat Port. I'm not seeing anything impressive from Port recently. The win they had just then was against West Coast. And other than that, their past 4 games, the other 4 games were all losses. So I'm not seeing anything too impressive from them, so I'm going to have to take Sydney. And then the Sunday games, we have the Lions taking on Richmond. Lions should win that. Nothing else to say. They're going to try and play into some more form going to the back end here, and they should. I feel like this is their time to dominate the competition, if any time. And then the final game, 3:15 at Marvel. This one could literally go either way. St Kilda is just so trash, and the way that the Giants have been playing, they have been too. I'm going to have to take the Giants purely because I just feel like their list is better. Saints paid the high price, and it's not paying off whatsoever. And I can just see the Giants getting it done in the end at Marvel, with the week's buys being Carlton, Collingwood, Fremantle, and Hawthorn. So it was Western Bulldogs to beat Adelaide, Geelong to beat Gold Coast, Melbourne to beat Essendon, North to beat West Coast, Sydney to beat Port, Lions to beat Richmond, and GWS to beat St Kilda. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.